What's going on, guys? Steel Twins back at you with another video.
And if I can talk this time, we'll be doing on week 5. Wow, week 5 already?
Yes.
Dude, this shit's going by too fast. There's my phone again.
Let's just get to the picks.
Yeah. Teams on bye this week are the Jaguars, the Chiefs, the Saints,
and the Seahawks.
Yeah. So, Thursday night game is the Cardinals at the 49ers. You know what? I want to say something about Arizona. What the fuck is going on?
I mean, really.
I have you being the NFC team to go to the Super Bowl.
And you're 1-3.
You're last in your division.
Like, Bruce Arians, a former Pittsburgh Steeler, offensive coordinator, has got to be very disappointed in this great team.
Exactly.
This
team
has
so much talent.
Carson Palmer, Larry Fitzgerald, John Brown, David Johnson, Tyrann Mathieu, Patrick Peterson,
Chandler Jones. I can keep going.
They got so much talent, and they can't win. They couldn't beat the Bills, and they couldn't, for some reason, could not beat the Rams. Like, this is really ridiculous by the Cardinals.
You know what? These guys have to bounce back, and I really hope they do, because if the Steelers aren't winning the Super Bowl, they're definitely winning the Super Bowl.
Oh, I see.
You want to know why? You want to know why? Because Larry Fitzgerald deserves a freaking ring. All right?
Yeah.
He deserves a ring. But anyway, for this game,
Cardinals. But
I wouldn't be surprised if the 49ers win.
Because Carson Palmer is dealing with a concussion, and Drew Stanton may start.
Yeah, that's a struggle.
That's the thing. He may start.
Yeah, but the Cardinals defense might win the game, because Cardinals defense usually does good against the 49ers.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to go with the Cardinals, but I wouldn't be surprised if the 49ers win.
That's 49ers win. Like, what? Like,
yeah,
but, oh, my God.
But I have Cardinals.
Yeah, Cardinals.
Next game is the Patriots at the Browns.
Well, we can skip this one, I guess.
Yeah. Brady coming back. Gronk will most likely play. Patriots will win 56-6.
I got 60-0. I don't care.
Yeah.
Patriots.
Patriots.
This is the Patriots against the Browns. Like, the Browns have no chance at all.
Hell.
They got a rookie quarterback. They got no receivers besides Terrell Pryor. Corey Coleman still has his broken hand. Josh Gordon ain't coming back.
And the fact that they're facing their returning Tom Brady, they're going to get demolished.
Yeah,
Patriots are winning.
They're getting blown out, Patriots.
56-6. You know, I don't care. Patriots are definitely winning this. Next game, Eagles at the Lions.
Ooh.
Eagles coming off a big win and a bye week. You know, they completely demolished the Steelers.
But that was in the past. I'm just looking forward to what.
I would definitely give him credit. Carson Wentz is
the future.
Yeah, he's gonna be. He has a bright future ahead.
Yeah, but this game, after what the Lions did against freaking Chicago, and against Brian Hoyer.
Yeah, and especially what the Eagles did to our offense.
I think they can do the same to Detroit. So I got Philly winning this.
So do I. I think Carson Wentz is gonna have a good game here.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's gonna continue his streak without an interception. Betcha. Next game, Bears at the Colts. You know, actually, Brian Hoyer hasn't done too bad.
Yeah, surprisingly.
He really hasn't. You know, really hasn't. For this game, though, I have the Colts. I think Andrew Luck will have a much better game.
I don't know. I mean, the Bears nearly beat Dallas. And, you know, they just surprisingly beat Detroit. I think the Bears may have the Colts number on this one. So I'm going to go with Chicago on this one. Because the Colts secondary isn't that good. I think Alshon Jeffrey's going to have a good game. I think Hoyer's going to keep it up.
True.
I think the defense can be able to stop the Colts offense. So I think I have the Bears winning this, actually.
I have the Colts. You know, I think Andrew Luck might bounce back. You know, Colts aren't looking too good, but I think they'll bounce back in this one.
Yeah.
Next game is the Titans at the Dolphins. Boring game of the week already.
Yeah.
Titans. I think DeMarco Murray's going to have another good game.
Yeah, considering on what Ryan Tannehill has been doing. Like,
yeah.
People are actually concerned that he's acting like a backup.
He is a backup, all right? Jarvis Landry might have a good game, though. But Titans are doing pretty good against wide receivers. So, I have Titans.
Yeah, Tennessee. I think Tennessee will win this.
Yeah. Next game, Redskins at the Ravens.
This is at Baltimore.
Ooh.
This is actually a pretty tough one.
Wow, that is tough.
What's the Redskins record? 2-2?
I don't know, probably.
Yeah, they're 2-2. Baltimore's 3-1. Thank you, Raiders.
You know what?
But
I don't know.
Redskins, I don't care. I don't know.
Uh,
It's going to be interesting to see Josh Gordon versus Steve Smith, really.
yeah. Ravens.
Nah.
I don't know. Texans at the Vikings.
This battle of the defenses right here.
Kind of is. Vikings looking real good. Same with Sam Bradford. They might win the division. They're one.
So I wouldn't be surprised.
They're one of 3 undefeated teams right now. So, Vikings.
Yeah, Vikings. Osweiler keeps making mistakes.
Yeah.
I think Minnesota's defense is going to continue that.
Yeah, Xavier Rhodes did pretty good against Beckham Jr. So he
Mhm.
might do something against DeAndre Hopkins.
Or Will Fuller.
Yeah. So, Vikings. Next game, Jets at the Steelers.
This should actually be a good game.
You know what?
What?
I think we'll win this game, but I honestly wouldn't be surprised if we lose. We always lose to teams with losing records.
I mean, yes, they have a losing record right now, but it's still early.
Yeah, I understand.
So,
And when Ryan Fitzpatrick has thrown 9 interceptions in 2 weeks.
yes, terrible.
Yes. With our secondary or our defense, we might get 1, maybe. But I think we'll win, but I honestly wouldn't be surprised if we lose.
I mean, against what we did against the Chiefs,
I
we
understand.
gotta keep that momentum up against the Jets, and their defense ain't that good so far. And Gerard Rivas may not play, same with Eric Decker.
I know.
So our offense gotta take advantage of that, and our defense gotta take advantage of that as well, especially with how Fitzpatrick has been performing.
Yes.
We got to take advantage of that.
And I understand.
And our defense actually hasn't done too bad besides of what happened in Philly. But
And
we haven't done too bad.
And I agree. I understand and I agree. But I see us winning, but I wouldn't be surprised if we lose.
I got Pittsburgh.
Just saying.
I got Pittsburgh.
I do as well. Next game, Falcons at the Broncos.
Oh my god. Dude, this may be game of the week.
Holy crap. Okay.
This may be game of the week. Because of what happened.
Julio Jones. 300. I don't know if it's backwards. 300 yards against the Panthers defense.
12 receptions and got a touchdown out of it.
He got me 36 fantasy points last week. He won me my matchup last week. Alright. But he's going against possibly the best defense in the NFL.
Who allows the fewest fantasy points to wide receivers. So, Denver had to have been watching that. And they want to make a statement on stopping Julio Jones. After what he did last week, they want to make a statement on stopping him.
Yes.
And this should be very tough for both the Denver defense and Julio Jones.
It should be a very interesting game.
This may be game of the week. But for me, I got Denver. I think Denver's going to continue their streak. I'm not sure if Paxton Lynch or Trevor Siemian, who has a shoulder injury, I don't know who's going to start, but I think it will be Paxton Lynch. I think they're going to do good, especially against that Atlanta defense, who has not done very good.
I agree.
I think the defense is going to stop the offense as well.
Yeah,
because they've faced really good offenses and stopped them.
Yeah, I agree. I have Broncos, but this should be a very close game.
Mm-hmm.
Next game is the Bengals at the Cowboys. At Cowboys.
You just said that, but I don't know.
Not sure. AJ Green had a good game against the Dolphins.
Oh, it's the Dolphins. And again, it's against the Cowboys. They don't have much of a secondary.
Yeah.
So.
Wow. Not sure, honestly.
I think Cincinnati's going to win this one. I do think Dak Prescott's still going to be very good.
He might throw his first pick.
I mean,
of the season.
It's true. I mean, he doesn't have Des Bryant for this week because he's still having an injury. He has Terrence Williams, he has Cole Beasley, and he has
Bryce Butler and Jason Witten.
Yeah, Jason Witten.
Um,
but I think Cincinnati's going to come out with this one. So
I think I do as well. I think the Bengals offense is going to lead them to a win. Next game is the Bills at the Rams. You know what?
The Bills coming off 2 straight epic games.
Yeah. Rams always seem to find a way to lose against really good teams. Bills are looking
Well,
pretty
you just
good.
said the opposite. They always find a way to win against really good teams.
Yeah,
But they can't beat the other teams.
Yeah. Bills are looking pretty good right now. I'ma say the Bills.
How the Bills have done is really very impressive. Shutting out New England.
Which was the first time
Two and a half decades about.
hell before I was even born.
But I think LA is gonna have their number on this one. Because the Bills are gonna have this hype, but then it's gonna draw down on a really it's a talented team. I mean, they're first in their division. I don't know how, but they are. But I think LA's going to win this one, so I got the Rams.
I have the Bills. I think they're going to knock them off their hot seat.
Yeah.
Next game is the Chargers at the Raiders. Chargers have blown 3 games that they should have won.
Or 2, whatever.
3 of them, I think.
Week 1, against Chiefs. 21 points.
And they just blew it out.
They blew it out. Against the freaking Saints, I believe. Yeah, Saints.
Blew out.
You back-to-back fumbles.
Yeah. So.
They really are the San Diego Chokers.
Yeah. And Derek Carr came off in a very impressive game against the Baltimore defense.
Oh, Michael Crabtree.
And had 3 touchdowns. Raiders. I think Raiders are going to win this one. Yes, Raiders. Next game, I believe it's a Sunday night, is the Giants at the Packers.
It should be a really good game.
Yeah, I think Odell's going to have a good game here. Bounce back from that Minnesota loss.
He's going to do crap.
I think the Packers are going to win this thing. Wait, isn't that... yeah. Yeah, I think they're going to win this one.
I don't know. I really don't know. Because Green Bay has allowed a lot of receivers to, go past through him. Especially Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
Who really hasn't done anything with Teddy Bridgewater, but when he gets Sam Bradford, he's just going all over the place.
But we saw what Sam Bradford did to the Giants defense. Aaron Rodgers is a totally different quarterback.
Yeah. He's got
Jordy Nelson, Randall Cobb,
Jared Cook, Richard
Devontae
Rodgers.
Adams. He's got great targets.
Yeah, just speaking of it, yeah, Green Bay.
Packers are going to win this thing.
Yeah, Green Bay.
And Monday Night Football is the Buccaneers at the Panthers. Panthers, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Panthers, you were okay.
Like,
you were basically the best team
last year.
15-1 record. Cam Newton, MVP. You get Kelvin Benjamin back, and you can't.
You're doing worse.
Yeah. Why?
But
against the Bucs, they're gonna win. But Derek Anderson may start because of Cam Newton's concussion.
Yes. And after what Julio Jones did to the Panthers defense, wouldn't surprise me if Mike Evans would take that out. Wouldn't surprise me if he has another good game. I have the Buccaneers winning this.
Really? Holy crap.
Kuechly might be all over, what's his name? Jameis Winston.
But Jameis Winston has made a few mistakes.
Right? He has.
But I got the Panthers winning this. I think the Panthers are going to get back on track, and this is going to be at the start of it. The start of them getting back on track against the Bucs.
Possible. You know what? I take that back. I'll go with the Panthers as well.
Alright then. So those are our Week 5 picks. In the comments below, please leave any kind of challenge you would like us to do for our Week 5 challenge. So like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Peace!